Hello, and welcome to the Jazz Blues Improvisation course. In this course, you'll develop the skills and the confidence to improvise solos you're proud of, even if you've never done this before. So blues, this Black American musical tradition, is a huge topic. So we'll be narrowing the scope to approaches that jazz musicians use to play blues, so you'll be able to improvise with your jazz ensemble or sit in at a jam session. So these lessons are very interactive, lots of call and response, back and forth, because jazz is an oral tradition, best learned by listening and imitating rather than reading it off the page. So for generations, musicians have learned directly from other musicians, from recordings, and now I guess by extension through the internet. So we'll start by diving into B-flat blues. And these concepts for improvisation, these can all be transferred to different tunes, in different styles, in different keys. And we're not going to start with lots of theory, which might be different from what you're used to. And I'd like to draw on insight from the late, great Clark Terry. Prolific trumpet player, he was a featured soloist in both Count Basie and Duke Ellington's bands, and one of Miles Davis's teachers. So Clark Terry said the three most important elements of an improvised solo are your sound, your rhythm, and your ideas, which I interpret to mean your melodic phrasing. So if you've got a beautiful resonant sound, you're grooving and you're swinging, and you have a logical flow to your phrases, it's going to sound good. And with this foundation, then you can start adding more harmony and more theory, and it will all fit together. Now I'll play one of my favorite demonstrations, illustrating the point that rhythm and tone are more important than playing right notes. I'll play a couple choruses of blues. The first, I will play all right notes, I'll hit the chord tones, and I'll paste in some jazz vocabulary, but I'll play with crappy rhythm and with a crappy sound. And in the next chorus, I'm going to be playing all kinds of wrong notes. I'll be playing in the wrong key, clunkers everywhere, but I'll play with a full sound and play with a stronger rhythmic feel. And you tell me which sounds better. And spoiler alert, the second one sounds better. The takeaway here isn't that you ignore harmony and play random notes. We'll spend plenty of time getting into the chord changes in this course. But that your time feel, your rhythm, your groove, your sound are by far more important. So we'll spend time building that foundation before getting too deep into theory.